Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. You'll see the Jayhawks facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. G is out there with lights out, and it's ABC, then it's Houdini, and it's Q in at the 4 spot. Here's B-Train, pass to Shorty, and it's blocked. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Houdini. Six to shoot. Alexander grabs the board. About 1 minute into the first quarter. The pass to Shorty. Fades back. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Here's Dotson. Off on the layup.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
For the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Houdini. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Yurtseven drops in the tray. Shorty's got 7 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Moss. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Here's Maverick. It's blocked. Here's Dotson. The steal. And here's the break. Maverick passes to ABC. To the inside. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Maverick. Rebound by Azubuike.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Good on the bucket.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Maverick. No points in the game yet for him. Passes to ABC. Off target with his 3. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
addition to that fact, I went legit. Now, according to the weight of the position, in this biz, it look like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. Know that West Side. The rap, this, fucks, all this rap money. Look, I need too much. Money, loyalty, and love. In the dream we trust. You'll be switching up the players on your team too much. Tiny Copy, that's my low, Young Supreme, what's up? And we travel around the world getting cream or what? Ain't you get up on whoever hustle seem to crush? Las Vegas,
both teams will make substitutions. And so here's the home team. They trail by 1. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's the bodyguard. And there's the pass to Maverick. Changes up, tipped away. Here's baddest one. Pass to Murazan. He kicks to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Allen. They could use a bucket. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Here's Maverick. Allen with the rebound. Passes it to Captain Clutch. Wilson with the block. Here's the bodyguard. The putback. It's good on the putback. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jayhawks.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
.135 left in the first. The pass to Captain Clutch. Back to Allen. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Garrett. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Azubuike. Over Allen. Azubuike, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Murazan. Pass to baddest one. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Passes it to Azubuike. Here's Garrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Jayhawks shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Allen surveying the D. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. It's blocked. Here's Garrett. Second chance shot, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
Exactly. Making certain the right call was made. They've done a great job of speeding the process and giving the officials the information they need to arrive at the right call.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And that does it for the first quarter. Jayhawks out front. They're up. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Jayhawks in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Jayhawks leading by 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. They've got cool hands. Smooth out there with Robinson. And there's Captain Clutch. And his baddest one in at the 3 spot. Clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Here's Maverick. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The pass to baddest one. Dishes it to Robinson. Fires from the line. No good. And it's the Jayhawks the other way. Here's the bodyguard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Maverick passes to Azubuike. Picked away. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Murazan misses. Here's Garrett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Guys, I think free throw shooting, and Steve, you can speak to this, is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And the first one drops for the Jayhawks. Q, he's checked in for ABC. Houdini comes in for Maverick, and Lights Out subbed in for the bodyguard. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jayhawks will have another go. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Smooth. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Dotson. Here's Q. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jayhawks will have another go. Mavericks checked in for Smooth. Maverick. Here's G. Off the inbound, no good. 3-on-3. Gardner passes to Maverick. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And here they come. Here's ABC. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. ABC's gone 1 of 4 so far. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Dotson's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Maverick. And good. And the Jayhawk lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Shorty.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
G passes to Moss. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Kicks it to G. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Jayhawks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's Alexander. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to ABC. And he jams it with authority.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Dotson. He has 5. Here's Moss. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Dotson the pass to Wilson. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Maverick, and the foul called on G. That's his first foul. Allen's checked in for ABC. Then for the Jayhawks. ABC's checked in for Wilson. The Mavericks subbed in for Houdini. And so here's the home team. It's Allen on the wing. Alexander passes to Gardner. 6 on the shot clock. Sweet little floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. Here's Maverick. Unloads from 13. And that one hits back iron. Here's Maverick to the left side wing. Dotson kicks to G. Here's Maverick. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Azubuike, hits the jump hook. And the Jayhawks lead by 5.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Maverick. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound by Azubuike. Azubuike's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Allen. Passes to Captain Clutch. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Jayhawks lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the Jayhawks. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I really like how they limited turnovers. You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice passes. When you can play like this and cut back turnovers, it can add up to over 10, 8, 12, 15, 16 easy points, Ernie. I don't know how many points, a lot of easy points. They'll be in good shape if they can keep making the same smart plays.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. A fantastic game from Shorty in this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, we've got Q. G is out there with lights out, and it's ABC, and it's Moss in at the 3, the small forward. Clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Dotson. That 3 off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
To the paint. And good. And the Jayhawk lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Alexander.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's G. He has 5. The 15-footer. Here's Azubuike and the powerful one-handed slam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Here's Dotson. He's got 7. Over to the wing. Q passes to G. There's the pass to Moss. Clock is at 3. He can't get that one. Here's ABC. He's got 8. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Count the basket. Dotson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jayhawks.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to ABC. Here's B-Train. Got a piece of it. Yurtseven. Kept alive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Timeout.
B-Train's got his second bucket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Jayhawks.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Wilson, he's checked in for Q. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Houdini. He's got 8. Yep, that one goes. Houdini's got 10 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's ABC. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Azubuike's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Shorty, the pass to Smooth. Shoots from the line. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Dotson kicks to G. Pass to Dotson. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. And that one's good by G.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's ABC. Drops one in from the wing. ABC's got 5 points now this quarter.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Passes it to Moss. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
For the Jayhawks, Mavericks checked in for Houdini. The Magician comes in for G, and the Bodyguards subbed in for Lights Out. Here's Mirasan. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Wilson against Allen. Here's the Bodyguard. Here's Maverick. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now a 12-point Jayhawk lead. 1:41 left to play in the third. And the pass to Baddest one. He kicks it to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Baddest one. In the corner, it's Robinson. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Wilson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Maverick. Unloads. Robinson pulls it in. Maverick's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Pass to Mirasan. Outside for Robinson. Down low. Here's Baddest one. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 6 points for baddest one.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Azubuike the pass to Garrett. Now the pass to Maverick. Wilson left side. From deep three-point range. No good that time. Inside, here's Robinson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's the bodyguard. It's deflected, and so it's the visiting team going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action after this word. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Allen. Captain clutches out there with cool hands. Then it's Robinson, and it's baddest one in at the small forward. Here's Captain Clutch. Allen right side. Mirazon passes to Robinson. Goes up to the stripe. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to Maverick. Now Azubuike misses the baby hook.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
It's Allen on the wing. No good that time. And it's the Jayhawks the other way. Here's Maverick. Basket good. And the Jayhawks lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Passes it to Q. Lays it up and banks it in. Q's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Free t-shirt. Make some noise.
For the Jayhawks, Houdini comes in for Maverick, and Lights Out subbed in for the bodyguard. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
The pass to Q. Feeds it to Azubuike. Cans it from short range. Azubuike's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jayhawks.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Maverick, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Dotson the pass to Azubuike. And it's denied. Here's ABC. Pass to Maverick. To the middle. And good. And the Jayhawk lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Alexander. Timeout called the Jayhawks.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
G's checked in for the Jayhawks. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Q passes to G. Kicks it to Azubuike. And no good. Here's Maverick. Offline with his 3.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Moss. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jayhawks.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Maverick. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
Pass to Alexander. Here's ABC. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked. Passes it to G. Moss, the pass to Azubuike. And he banks in the layup. Azubuike's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jayhawks.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Here's ABC. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Moss, the pass to Azubuike. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Azubuike. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about it, market size, nightlife for some guys is important, business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles, season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have a family, Clark, when you played your last couple years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We had been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
Here's Maverick to the inside. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Here's Dotson. Steps back and trains the jump shot.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Clark, the relationship between referees and players reaching a fever pitch. What can be done to smooth those waters and mend those fences?
Well, I think first and foremost, players have to give. Both sides have to give in this equation, but I think it's incumbent upon the players to accept and respect the position of the officials, and the officials have to also be willing to engage in interacting well with the players. It's a two-way street, but I think most of that is on the players because they have to control how they respond to officials more than officials have to respond to the players.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, ABC.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Their losing streak had gotten to the point where somebody, anybody, had to put his foot down. And even though there were other more probable candidates, he's been the one to take over that leadership role. Here's Smooth. And just miss after miss right now.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Cowboy passes to Cool Hands. Right side, Wilson. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Here's Jay. The layup off target.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And so the Jayhawks take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.